You gonna go for a ride? Are you gonna go for a ride, baby girl? Huh? Where are we gonna go? You know where we're gonna go? We're gonna go right over there. Roxy, wanna know where we're gonna go? We're gonna go over by the Dome Rock. You know what we're gonna do? Huh? We're gonna fly the drone. You wanna fly the drone? Okay, well, whether you do or don't, that's what we're doing.
So we're on the back side of the camper now, and we're heading down this road. Look at that bump right there. We're taking this road, the secondary road.
Secondary? I think this is third-dairy.
Third-dairy road. Like a secondary road out here. This is probably where they do a lot of
four-wheeling.
Four-wheeling. Yeah. There's that truck camper.
Here, the forerunner of the motorhome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's not really even a truck camper.
It's
a
one
camper
unit.
With a truck as a cab, I guess.
It's a Class C.
Very classy.
Class C. You're so funny. Ooh, is that another raptor?
Would it be safe to say we pretty much love it out here?
I would, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of freedom, I think, about it, and I think that's what we like about it.
That's a fusion, Toy Hollow.
It's a fusion.
Yeah.
Look at campers all over. There's a fusion. It looks like they might be from.
In the back.
In front of us. It looks like a gully.
You hiding the video camera now? Huh? Look at this, folks. We are doing a little four-wheeling through a dry creek bed here. Oh yeah, haven't even had to put it in four-wheel drive yet. She's nervous. You can tell she's really nervous.
No, I'm texting for Doug. This is why I'm always on the phone. He wants me to text for him or look this up.
Yeah, okay.
Check this out.
Okay. Folks, can you tell she's in denial? So check this out at the Dome Rock. Got people set up tents. Oh, gold mining.
That thing right there, like the screening.
Gold mine set up. Just bring the silt or whatever they call it back here and screen it for gold dust. That's some cool roads out here. This has been a lot of fun getting over here with the truck. Probably put this truck in some spots you wouldn't normally put a big truck like this.
There are spots you put this truck that I never thought you'd ever put this truck in.
I know. The biggest thing I worry about with this truck on these roads is a flat tire. Because these rocks, there's some of those beautiful rocks you've ever seen in your life out here.
I think if you stay where everybody's driven though.
Yeah, they're not quite as jagged. But you could get into a stray, jagged one for sure. There's a lot of toy haulers out here. You see every configuration. We just saw somebody with a double tow with a fifth wheel with a trailer behind that. Yeah, Class A's with trailers and motorcycles, and somebody's got a smart car. That's probably on the same trailer as the motorcycle, and a four-wheeler. I don't know how they put all that on that trailer. Definitely not on that trailer. You see how people mark out their sites here? Do a little landscaping with all the stone that's out here. So that's where we're going next. We're going to drive right up the side of the Dome Rock. Huh? What are you muttering over here?
We are not. We are not driving. I am not driving up the side of that.
Oh no, you're riding. That's right.
No.
I do stand corrected. She's riding up the side of the roads over here you see on the Dome Rock.
So while Doug flies the drone, Roxy and I play with her favorite toy ever. Right, baby? Ready? Have to trick her because she's too fast. I don't want to hit her with that stick. Oh, now she's curious. Watch her with those rocks. There are little plants around here that would harm her. Look at that. So I gotta keep an eye on her. Good girl. How pretty. Here's the drone master. Preparing. Keeps kicking off. I don't know why. Tell me what happened. It's on. Go ahead. I'm asking you a question. Tell me what happened.
Gave me the notification that the battery temperature is too low.
So, Arizona.
We were going to 30s last night. This thing is always out in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a
Rocks. Come on.
charged battery. This one's only partially charged.
You just stepped on that.
So I'll shut this one out. I'm going to set this one out here. Don't let me forget it out.
Okay.
Set it on that rock. Maybe pick up some heat.
Okay. You're going to do another one that was in the truck?
Yeah, just as cold though.
Probably.
But it's,
we'll see.
this one's 100% charged still.
Okay. And success. Try not to fly towards the sun, okay? Not really.
Yeah.
No. The sun's on the side of you. You don't have to fly towards the sun. Roxy, stay here. So Roxy and I are out on our little walk. We usually try to do a good walk each day, depending on where we're at and the surroundings. But this would be interesting to go down in the truck. Got your stick, baby girl? Come on. So all through this area, there's different signs kind of warning you. Not really about animals or anything, more about high pressure gas lines. There was one I'll show you when I go back about somebody's claim for gold mining. It's all marked out so you don't step foot on it. But it's quite the different world. There's Doug back there with the drone. It's a pretty safe place. I feel pretty good with him using the drone back here. There's a lot of open space and it doesn't feel like you're invading anybody's privacy. So it's kind of cool. You can hear it. There it is. So this is the other thing we were told about. Didn't know anything about this, but they have a mining claim. So there's the sign of a claim, and they mark with orange tape the area that they must have claim on, and they do mining here. That's pretty cool. Look at how porous that rock is right there. Isn't that cool? she's pooped. She's pooped. She hurt her leg a little bit. So I immediately had her come in the truck and rest and relax. Right, baby girl? She gets pretty tired out here. She does a lot of running, and you're drooling and you're kind of a mess. You're a bit of a mess right now. Do you know that? Do you know that, huh? Are you a good girl? She's a good girl. She's been awful good on the strip, and Turbo has too. We actually let Turbo loose. Well, not we. Mr. Mitchell let him loose, and believe it or not, he stuck around, which I could not believe, but I don't know how good that is. How long that will last, so that'll be up to him, not me. All right. Bye, Roxy girl. Right, baby girl?
Look at you two having a moment in the back of the truck.
We have our moments often, don't we?
Roxy looks like she's winded.
It's because I have her stick. It helps to keep her here.
She's like stressing.
She's pooped. She played hard.
She's a poop pop.
She's got like weird stuff on her. You're looking a little dusty these days.
Oh, not dusty.
Oh yeah, dusty.
We've seen enough dusty in town.
It's the word of the trip, dusty.
Yep. Roxanne's a good girl. She's going to be in her glory with all them kids coming tomorrow. Clifford Jones coming with his daughters.
That'll be
Should
fun.
be fun. Glamis Hot Springs for 3 nights. Woohoo! Here we are at the library in the municipal building, which is funny because we saw this in a pretty famous video where the cop, the main cop here, had fired all of his deputies, and I guess it made national news. But it's funny because all the RVers are here. Must be using the internet, the library. And there you see some all different kind of rigs, but the one that really caught our eye is this one right here. The Wandering Rose. Pretty cool. Homemade setup. Very neat. Look at that. You can open that window on the inside. Look at that van. That's a serious van over there. That's a desert van. You get the old road track. This rig is microchipped. So don't even think of stealing it. I like that. Very cool. Time to upload a couple of YouTube videos. On the way into the library, we see these flowers and they look like lilacs. Beautiful color. Kind of a neat building, isn't it? The Quartzsite Municipal Center and Library. I'll bet they have Wi-Fi here. This is the spot. We saw that video. Things are a little more peaceful here today, though, aren't they, honey? Oh yeah. Serenity now! So even at the library you see all kinds of desert vehicles. Check this rig out. Four-wheel drive vans of every configuration. There's side-by-side sitting right in front of the library. It's pretty nice out here. So to just kind of show you the lay of the land, you've got the municipal building over here in the library, and the library, almost every seat was filled. They have a whole bunch of computers that you can use.
Nice library.
Yeah, it is a very nice library, and they must have the bandwidth better than any I've ever seen anywhere. I uploaded they're about 20-minute long YouTube videos, which I've seen take forever, depending on where you are. That could have easily taken 2 hours, and they probably went through each one maybe 20 seconds a piece. Yeah, green grass. Imagine that. So that's how fast the internet is at their library, their public library. And you do need a password, so it is password protected, but you go up to the desk and nice lady will give you the little piece of paper with the password. So we were just pulling out of there and we saw this nice little park, so we decided we'd just take a quick video showing these Air Force fighter jets they've got parked out here, and nice little waterfall. The Phantom 4.
F4. McDonnell
F4.
F4 Phantom.
McDonnell Douglas F4 multi-service aircraft.
Vietnam era.
They're in Vietnam. Capable of speeds in the excess of Mach 2, which is 1,400 miles an hour plus. Those babies could get up and go. Nice little spot out here in the sun.
Playground for the kids. It's like a skateboard park.
Yeah. No ice skating though.
No ice skating. We've got, looks like a field here maybe.
Oh yeah.
Football.
Yeah. All out in the desert oasis.
Yep.
Here's where we got propane yesterday. This place has everything covered. Water, propane, you name it, they got it. Everything for the RVer. Because there is a few of those around. So here we are at the Reader's Oasis Books. Famous for the naked book salesman. So my wife had to come here and see that. Let's rock. One thing Quartzsite's known for is lots and lots of rocks. You think it's an RVer's paradise? Well, it's a rock hound person's paradise.
The blues and all this, right?
Yeah. Look at the colors in these rocks. Beautiful. Pretty cool little shack they got here.
Not far from where we're from. Yeah.
And they recorded me at a party.
Okay.
I was playing cafe.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was over there working.
Uh-huh.
No problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of neat that every one of these books is wrapped. They're wrapped in plastic.
It is quite an atmosphere in here, folks. Yeah, videos and books and everything you can imagine. DVDs. Naked owner. Paul Winter. Apparently the guy's pretty famous. Got a lot of stuff about him. How you doing, Christina? Quite a few vendors left here at Quartzsite, selling all kinds of stuff for tarps and tools and gadgets and LED lights and rocks and jewelry and Everything you can imagine. Yep. You like these, honey? This one turns continuously. Look at all the flags. We have to go across the street. Ooh, nice hot rod.
That's crazy.
Wow, it doesn't weigh anything.
No.
You think there's a lot of stuff out here. Look in here. Look at the size of this building.
Boy.
There is. Yeah. This would be quite a building to have. Look at the crystals. Now here's something I know you've always wanted.
I was looking at the chickens.
All right. Who farted? Hey, Christina. Oh, I'm sorry, she's over here. My mistake.
So Doug found his twin. Kind of looks like him yesterday with that blonde hair. Yeah.
I've never been that skinny though.
No.
Ooh.
I see the resemblance.
So, Christina,
So, Douglas.
did you find any treasures in the RV supply store?
No.
I guess that was easy. Look at the shape that old Ford's in.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
It's nice.
So I'd like to get you one of these sundresses for your birthday. Would you like to pick one out?
No.
Why?
I have enough dresses.
Beer Belly's adult daycare over here. Sounds like we got karaoke going on or something. Sounds like live entertainment. So Beer Bellies, you got parking for your side-by-side desert vehicles. Yeah, live entertainment. A little oasis out here in the field, flea market field. Oh, here comes some more patrons. Homemade ice cream right next door. Hard to beat the atmosphere around here, isn't it, hon?
Yeah. Pretty laid back.
I'd have to say so. Yeah. That's how they make the ice cream right there. That's how they roll around here, folks. Those tires are really aired down to that thing. Do you see that? So Mitchell children, your mother just asked me to buy her this shirt, so I think you're all in trouble. So at Quartzsite, when you're sick of looking at rocks and jewelry, I guess you could start buying some used mayonnaise.
Used? I think used is the right word.
You know what I mean, outdated. Mayonnaise and salad dressing and cereal and groceries as far as the eye can see. Cans and dented cans. Oh my God. Candy. So if you're enjoying the videos, folks, please like, share, but most importantly, subscribe. You'd be amazed what you'll see if you get off the couch. Have a great day.